Ohio gozaimasu. Daido desu ka? Zaoshenhao. Guten Tag. Guten Bogen. Bonjour. Or as we say in America, good morning. Yo, what's good? How you doing? You get the drill. Lots of many ways to greet, and I promise you it only takes less than not even a minute, probably less than 5 seconds. So believe it or not, trust me, when you greet somebody, it shows a lot about you as an individual. But if your schedule is so busy, then maybe you should sign up for a 14-day free trial of Sunsama. It's just a simple, organization app. It's real easy, lots of app integration, and I use it. I honestly supposed to be using it every day, so I apologize. I really need to get back to use it. I've just been so busy, but it's real simple. You just simply just add on to whatever you want. Click on the little plus button, type in whatever you need, click and drag it, click and drag, click and drag, and there you go. So if your schedule is as hectic as mine and many others around the world, especially with everything going on with our government and everything, you need to sign up for Sunsama 14-day free trial today. And trust me, you'll thank yourself later, as it will help you through your next chapter in your life. All right, so I just thought I'd do a little quick stream, real quick, and then I'll play some pit people because I noticed that a lot of people, and I do mean a lot, have been kind of wondering where have I been? How come I haven't seen you in a while? How come you don't talk to me as much? So I guess since it's just us and many lurkers, I might as well just state, the truth as to why when I meet people, I all of a sudden just stop talking to them. So give me a moment. Pull my chair. Let us begin. Also, be careful when you buy one of these optical mouse and they state that it's silent. I want to ask you something. If you can hear this, that's not silent. This is silent. See how you can barely hear that? Yeah, exactly. And also the scroll wheel, which is also silent. But watch this. If I can hear something, it's not silent. So check out my review on Amazon under the name of Why People Why, and you will just be blown away at how I just simply just put no, it's not silent. Please don't advertise it as silent, but I get it. Technically, it is more silent than this. One of my favorite. Nice. Give me a sec. This is loud, and I get how that could be a little silent, but it's not that silent. And they could just fix this by adding a touch sensor. Now I understand with the scroll wheel is a little bit difficult, but with the mouse clicks, can easily fix that. But it's whatever. All right, so I'm gonna give you all just a few reasons as to why I simply just stop hanging around certain people, and hopefully this helps you to understand that sometimes it's not always you; it could just be me. So the first reason could just be I'm just going through some things. So if I talk to you and I message you on Discord or whatnot, and all of a sudden you just stop, then the assumption I make is they're busy. They're probably spending time with their girlfriend, boyfriend. They're probably in a meeting. They're probably attending class. So let me just give them their space. I need consistent communication. So whether it just be every now and then, just message me to say, hey, how are you? Or just send me a gift. I know that you're communicating. But if you don't do that, then I just leave you be, and that's fine. I'm not the type of person to constantly keep going to person to person to person and constantly keep asking how they're doing. I used to do that, and you want to know what happened? I got cussed out. Yeah, not joking. I actually got cussed out, and a couple people actually blocked me because of this, because I would constantly ask, "How are you? How you doing? Whatnot." And when people say, "Oh no, 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 please message me," don't always fall for that, because when they're on their worst day and you try to talk to people, they have the nerve to get an attitude with you just because you try to help. So I don't deal with that. So one could just simply be I just got a lot going on and I just need my space. Two could just simply be I tried messaging you, you don't respond back. So it just kind of gives me that message of, oh, you're busy. Understandable. I'll message you when I message you. And three, it's just due to past experience where I tried this and I end up being exhausted, or I feel like, no one's really taking the time to try to message me back. So it's just kind of like, I'm trying, but I don't know. Relationships are a two-way street. It can't just always be me checking on you, checking on you, checking on you. Sometimes I expect the same thing in return. Um, Another reason could just be that I'm really busy. If I'm working on projects, if I'm trying to get videos done, if there's a family emergency, if I'm taking care of my dog who is starting to get really elderly, you know, I can't always be there all the time. So I will have folks send me requests, join this game world and whatnot, and I would just simply be like, I really don't feel like playing games right now. I could literally message them, not feeling good, and I don't know if I'm not stating it in their distinct language, and they'll still send me another invite request. Don't do that. If I say I'm not feeling good, or if I ignore it, I have a Discord. I have multiple ways you can contact me. I'm not going to repeat myself. Go find those contacts and find me. It's really easy. It's not hard. Listen, I get it and I understand that this is just a norm for a lot of Americans. I'm just going to be real with you because only Americans act like this. Because I don't hear anyone from other third world countries having this issue. It seems to me that a lot of the issues, right, seems to mostly come from Americans, and I don't know. Wow, like the fact that third world countries just exposed this about us, and I'm looking at this and I'm seeing parts of weakness of my communication. It's just wow. I got a lot to work on, just like my friends have a lot to work on. So it's whatever. It's honestly whatever at this point. And then I guess the last and final reason as to why I just stopped communicating with certain people is certain experiences that I deal with. You know, I follow the quote of fool me once, shame on me. I don't do fool me once, shame on you. I say fool me once, shame on me because the red flags were there and I was too silly enough to not pay attention to it. So let's just say I message you and I happen to really like you and I want to get to know you and you pretty much play with my heart, stating, "Oh, I really like you too." And then it turns out that you have all this baggage. You have exes that are pretty much constantly messaging you, or you like me and you keep pushing on to me. I'm going to distance myself. I will still message you every now and then, just see if you're okay, but I'm going to distance myself from you. And a bonus reason, if you are someone that constantly comes to me, talking to me about your problems, it doesn't bother me. It bores me. So what happens is when people come to me and talk to me always about their problems, I start to get bored. I will yawn and my brain will drift to something else. That's because at my IRL job, that's what I deal with for 8 hours straight. I deal with individuals who talk to me about their problems and they expect me to fix it. I don't know what to do. I've dealt with an issue with a visitor, right, who literally was like just constantly causing problems, and from what I can tell from the emails, that has not been resolved. So I'm just simply, if I see this individual, I'm just simply not going to let them in, and if they cause a ruckus, I'm just going to ignore it. That's what I'm going to do, and I won't do anything until my job decides, hey, what's going on, and I'm going to say, well, finally, you got my emails. So that's what I'm going to do if I deal with that again. I'm just simply going to ignore it and just not worry about it because my mental health and my sanity is very important. So if you're someone that comes to me and I've noticed that, and I mean this in the IRL sense, and I mean this even in VR, you come around, you're being somewhat way more awkward towards my friends and acquaintances than usual. You're being very rude. I'm just going to keep my distance from you because how I interpret that is something's going on. You need your space, but you keep coming to me thinking that I can solve it. I deal with an individual slash friend of mine who constantly rants about their life, how much they don't like it. I create a channel specifically for them where they can just rant and vent. And the reason why I do this is so they can see how much time they spend venting and ranting. And one thing I notice is When they see how much they've been venting and ranting, they stop. I respond very little on purpose because it's just no point in trying to talk with this individual and trying to help them. They don't want that. They just simply want someone to listen to them. So when I just say, "Oh yeah, uh-huh, yeah," and eventually with people like this, they will see, "Oh, it's not them that's the problem. It's me. Yes, people hurt me, but I'm the one that needs to forgive." So yeah. So and also, and this is also just for VR only. So I think I'm like on 6 reasons already, I believe. If I'm with somebody and I know that they have certain temperaments and you send me an invite request, and if I deny it, it's for a reason. It's because I know how this individual is, and if your personalities clash, you two are going to go at it automatically. If one person has a different belief system and is not so open minded, but you have a different belief system and you're very forceful, I've tried this for over 2 years and it always falls flat. And I get hit with that person made me uncomfortable, or I don't like this person, or why do you hang around this person? It gets very annoying. So then I have to make this list of people that I can only talk to one on one versus people that I can talk to in a group. I understand that not everyone is used to, you know, group sessions and they get nervous, so they start to perform, do awkward perform like awkward little scenarios and actions where they try to do whatever they can to get someone's attention. I understand. I understand how autism works and whatnot. I'm still learning about it. There's still a lot more to learn about it as well. It's just people are just judgmental, and until we get out of that, you know, that mindset of being so judgmental towards one another, this is not gonna stop. I mean, again, what's at the top trickles down. Every time I go on social media, it's what Trump's doing, what the administration's doing, what this. And in other third world countries, oh, there's an issue. Hey, the people are actually doing something about it. The people are voicing their concerns. The people are, this. Yes, we're dealing with this, but we're dealing with the best we know how. America, they make it to some big old dramatic, action based, dramatic movie. And I don't understand why. When you go into other social media apps from other countries, they do not do what we do. They do not make everything so dramatic. We're the only ones that do that. Make every single thing dramatic. Oh man, this happened. This now, in some cases, you have to do that if it's a serious issue. But when it's all the time, it gets pretty annoying. And folks won't see themselves until they actually branch out and see other countries and they're like, oh, then you realize, huh, I need to get myself together first. It's a big eye opener, honestly. You're just like, wow, um, I need to get it together. So it's not a bad thing. It's just something that just needs to be done. But yeah, but that's just reasons why I just stop hanging around certain people. I give them their space, but the thing that I always assure them is you have multiple ways to contact me. Use it. But some people just forget to do that. They just forget to find ways to contact me. They forget that there is a thing called Gmail. Now, you're probably thinking, now some of you probably thinking to yourself, well, why'd you get rid of Telegram? It has nothing to do with the election results. It just has something to do with personal safety. And I've noticed some weird, odd changes with the app that I just said, I can't do this anymore. And I just immediately delete it. When you follow that gut instinct, you're just like, yeah, no, no, I'm done. Sometimes things just happen naturally. And then all of a sudden you see on the news, oh, breaking news, something happened with this app. There was a breach. Follow that gut instinct, man. And another thing is, every time I talk on that app, it just feels like I'm always doing more of the talking, and everyone else is just constantly just, oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm not doing so good. And it's just like kind of obnoxious, kind of annoying, especially when, I'm the one giving 100 and they're the ones only giving like 60 and everything. So, yeah. And don't even get me started when it comes to birthdays, man. So it's like that's just what happens with social media, man. It feels like you are the ones that's giving 100 or 80, and you're only giving less than that. And when that happens, you have to distance yourself. Now I understand that folks go through things, and not everyone's going to get along with one another. But if I add you as a friend, whether it be on social media or whatnot, or acquaintance, I expect you to at least have some form of level of respect. If you don't have that, please don't be on my friends list, because I hang around a lot of people from many spectrums of life: Chinese, Russian, German, Japanese, French, Italian. Those are game designers. Those are movie makers, musicians. And if I notice that certain people act a certain way, I'm just not going to bother with it. And here's another thing. Let's just say this individual actually happens to know someone that's, on my friends list that acts this way. Me personally, I just won't be bothered with it. Now next Monday, I know a friend of mine that's going to want to join me in a certain group. And the only thing I'm going to do simply is I'll let them join, but I'm not going to be nowhere near them, because again, I just don't want to deal with that right now. So I'll let them do whatever. And if it makes me uncomfortable, I'm just going to simply excuse myself. So that's my plan for Monday, because my plan for Monday is simply just to stream and just play games and whatnot. Because I don't know, that's just pretty much that. Also, let me also explain why I don't go into certain groups. So this is now just VR chat. And not just VR chat, but this could also just be IRL. If I notice something that is just very off, strange with an individual, especially the one that owns the group, you won't see me for a long time. I won't even explain myself. I won't even talk about. I won't even waste my time writing a professional letter. You just will not see me. I'm literally in my 30s. I'm in my 30s, mate. If I see something that is off, if I see some behavior that is just downright despicable, if I notice that something is just kind of, you know, misguided or misaligned, you just won't see me for a while. I may pop in every now and then, but this is just how I am with people. It only takes one time with me, or maybe even two times. And if it happens so often, I'm just going to keep my distance from you. I will give people warnings, social cues. You need to chill out. You need to stop. And if they don't get that, I'm just going to simply just give them the silent treatment. And 9 times out of 10, when I do this, when they come and see me again, they act as if they have common sense again. Because some people just don't get it, that your personality is beautiful and amazing, but if it turns into the point where your beautiful personality turns toxic, then no one's going to want to be bothered with you. It doesn't matter how truthful you are. It doesn't matter uh how much stoicism you practice. It doesn't matter how sweet you are. You know, reality. If you act a certain way towards people and you don't know how to read the room and everything, you are going to create some level of uncomfortability, and they're just going to not want to be bothered with you. If I see someone on my friends list, I should be able to have joy. Wow, I'm happy to see them. But if I see you and it's just, oh, it's them, that means you screwed up and you need to talk to me and you need to be upfront about what you did. I'm not going to be the one that's going to be upfront with you, and I'm not going to be mad at you. I will simply just tolerate you. There are already some people on my friends list that I just tolerate because they just don't understand social cues. And I don't want to be around that type of behavior when I'm hanging around certain people. And unfortunately, this is how real life works. If there's certain people that you just don't want to be around, you will just simply be like, okay, well, yeah, I'm just gonna not be bothered with them. I'm very open minded, but here's the thing: every time I just want to hang with somebody after a long day of work, working out, whatnot, it's always something. Like recently, I was in an instance, I just wanted to chill and see how someone was doing, and a couple almost got into an argument. I was like, "Are you serious? This is not what I came to see you for. Just to kind of see if y'all have like an argument or a disagreement, take care of that outside of VR. Take care of that outside of the job. I came to talk to you and get to know you and see you. And this is why I don't bother with dating, because this is the type of nonsense that I have to deal with. It's so annoying. If you have problems with somebody, you need to solve it, you know, outside of your circle or your however your square whatever of people that are around you. It's just a form of respect, if you ask me. So when I know that people are dealing with relationships or having suicidal thoughts or whatnot, I definitely keep my distance from them, because I look at those individuals like, I gave you all the tools, I helped you out, I comfort you, I've done all I could, but now you're gonna have to figure it out yourself. And guess what? It works. They come to me and they say, "Oh, I'm better now. I got help, and and blah blah blah." And I'm like, "There you go. That's all it takes." So if I don't hang around you as much and you're a good person, it just means I'm busy or I just have too much on my plate. If I used to hang around you and I notice some type of toxic behavior, I'm just simply giving you your space. If I hang around you and I notice that you've done some things to me, you know, just being rude or because you're having a bad day, I will definitely keep my distance from you, because I look at it as, I don't like when people play games. If you have an issue with someone on my friends list, you need to talk to me about that immediately. If you have an issue with me per se, you need to talk to me about that immediately. You do not hold that in. You do not whatnot. I don't hold things in. If I have a problem with somebody, I will immediately say it. But if it's like something so petty, it's like, whatever. I'm just gonna leave them be, and that's that. But if it's something that I really need to discuss, I will say what I have to say immediately. Otherwise, that will pretty much cause friction in a relationship. For instance, there is someone who went off on me because they said, "You're stressing me, yo, and you keep asking me about this, about a PNG2 model." I have been giving that person so much space to the point that now when they talk to me, they tread very lightly, because the fact that they thought that I was stressing them out when all I was trying to do was help them. Yeah, never again. I didn't even bother. They tried to tell me, "Oh, I use the PNG to promote. You made me. I really like it." I just simply ignored them. I talked to them and whatnot, but I just simply look at them and I just say, "Hi." "Oh, cool. That about Forza? Okay, that's nice." When I get to that point with you, be very weary, because that means that I'm kind of just like, I'll still check on you. I'll still, give you my blessings and whatnot, but I'm just gonna be like, whatever. That means you're gonna have to try to got to start over with me again. That means you're gonna have to really, really work and try your hardest. It shouldn't be this hard with certain people, but sadly, it is. There was someone that I reunited with, and I was very happy to see them. And for some strange reason, they changed their name. None of my business, considering the fact I've been contacting this person over and over again multiple times. It's just you know, like I said, Smokey Dawg said it best himself, and I wish I had the sound clip for when he said it. People are goofy, and that's a quote that I will forever live by. But anywho, that's all I really wanted to say. It's really simple. If you notice some weird changes in my behavior, simply ask, "Hey man, is there something wrong? Is there something I did? Is there something that you're going through that you need to talk about?" And I'll just be upfront and real with you. Or if I'm still not ready to talk to you, even though you know what you did, I will simply just be like, it's no big deal. Here's another kicker. If I don't hang around you as much, it could be the reason that you are friends with somebody who has an issue with me, even though I don't know them. So, in other words, I'm keeping myself safe. So, if I see someone and this person has an issue with me, but I don't have an issue with them, it doesn't matter how many times I just try to, you know, still talk to you and whatnot. It's still going to cause friction. So I'm going to keep myself out of Dodge. So, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, there you go. Those are the reasons why I stopped like doing certain things. Party worlds, my PC barely can handle them anymore, and I start to lag. Certain group events, it's literally just because being busy or there's something that happened, and yeah, I remember when I was in this one event where I actually thought that this one individual would be like a friend of mine, and out of the blue, even though the weird thing is we're still friends on Discord, they unfriended me on VR chat for no reason. Like I never offended them. I complimented their art. They just unfriended me. I don't know if it was because I kept talking about a certain friend of theirs multiple times, or maybe that annoyed them. But instead of talking to me about it, they just unfriended me. I simply do not have respect for people that do stuff like that. I have multiple social contacts. Talk to me about it. Talk to me. I don't understand why people do not like to talk, but maybe it's just my daily dose of karma for all the times that I never fully talk to people and they ask me, why do you talk to me about it? So maybe that's just that. Ah, well. Anywho, so I talked to Coco and we had a nice discussion on Valentine's Day. Hopefully, I hope you all had a wonderful Valentine's Day as well. Um, Happy birthday, Donnie. Happy birthday to everyone who has a birthday today. And yes, I am feeling better. You know, it's still a process. But I saw some gameplay from 1 month ago of Miss Fall Hunter, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm definitely going to check that out later on during my break at work because I'm really excited. This is my day one purchase. I know I've been, spending a little here, and there, and there. And I really tried my best to keep my promise up. I'm only buying this one game, but notice AAA. So I notice a lot of other AAA games that a lot of people want to play, Monster and whatnot. I'm ignoring all those AAA games. I'm only focused on Miss Fall Hunter. And I know Miss Fall Hunter is on Xbox Game Pass, but I actually want to buy it. I actually want to pay for it. I actually want to support these double A developers through Xbox. I want to support them. And I know that if I save, focus on this with school and everything, and I just keep saving, have more in my bank account, whatnot, keep myself stable, I will be able to afford that with no problems, no issues. Also, if y'all haven't already, these are my new, you know, these are my furry versions of my pony Sona that I've always wanted. And then there's me. So there's that. So yeah, so that's all done. And also there will be a profile picture done by Silket Hawk. Silket Hawk. So again, if you need any help with commissions or whatnot, or you're looking for someone, contact me and I will give you a list. Now it's starting to become a little bit harder when it comes to not PNG, but VR chat avatars, because now everyone's trying to get into VR chat and stuff like that. But I don't know. Yeah, it's just a lot going on. Like I met someone, I had plans to like show them around by VR chat, but they kind of went ahead of me. And then of course they had like some type of mental breakdown. So now I haven't been seeing them as much. It's just gotta love when that stuff happens, right? Gotta love it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check on it real quick. But yeah, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and play. Second and play. Also, I finally caved in and bought these silly Discord little anime decorations for my profile. It's all right. I wish there was a way that you can have some yourself. So I was like, whatever. I just don't get, why super happy people, right? They're just like all joyous, and then all of a sudden they just straight up just shut down. It's so strange, so weird. I don't know. Also, another good news: WWE TNA are finally having a partnership, so that's awesome. So there's going to be a partnership with WWE TNA and hopefully other companies. And honestly, I feel like WWE should be like this company that's like the top head that like helps run other small companies. I think that would be pretty cool, you know. But I know that may backfire, but it would just be pretty nice to see. Also, if you haven't already, check me out on Yao Shahu. Check me out on Trovo. Check me out on Instagram. Check me out. I have those. I'm not sure if I need to like add like a little um, logo, just showing like on top of the Cash App. Look, here's my Trovo. Here's this. Here's that. I just don't want it to like litter my stream. But if that's what I have to do, then that's what I'll have to do. I may have to do that. I'm not sure. I mean, I'll see if I have time to do that real quick. So if y'all can give me a few moments, I can go ahead and get that taken care of. Oh yeah, and Black History Month. Let's do that real quick. Let's do that real quick. Um, um, uh-oh, something happened to the. Oh boy, something happened to the website because now I can't. That is weird. I was able to see it before. Uh, okay, so when I clicked on this website, okay, what was it? This is ABC News. I can't.
And new at 4, she's not just serving and protecting. Sergeant.
I can't find it anymore. What? What happened? What happened? I can't. That is weird. Oh well, I gotta find another site now. Dang it. So okay. All right, I found a site. Uh, this is so strange. This is honestly kind of getting scary. All right, Fred Hampton. Fred Hampton was an active leader in the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, leading their youth council, the organization's West Suburban branch. Hampton joined the Chicago chapter of the Black Panther Party in November 1968. Quickly rose to a leadership position, becoming the deputy chairman of the Illinois chapter of the party. He organized rallies, established a free breakfast program, and negotiated peace pact among rival gangs. As a rising leader in the BPP, Hampton became the focus of an FBI investigation. On December 4th, 1969, Hampton, along with fellow Black Panther Mark Clark, was murdered. On the evening of December 3rd, 1969, William O'Neill, who was employed by the FBI to infiltrate the BPP, slipped a powerful sleeping drug to Hampton's drink and left. Officers were dispatched to raid his apartment. They stormed in and opened fire, killing his security guard. Then they opened fire in Hampton's bedroom, where he lay unconscious from the drug with his sleeping, almost 9-month pregnant fiancee. After the gunfire, he was found to only be wounded and not dead. Upon the discovery, an officer shot him twice in his head and killed him. The remaining 7 Panthers who were not killed were all arrested and indicted by a grand jury on charges of attempted murder, armed violence, and a variety of weapons charges. These charges were eventually dropped when, during a later investigation, it was discovered that Chicago police fired 99 shots while the Panthers only shot once. That's sad. It's hard to like find. What in the world? This is weird. I've never seen anything like this. I'm trying to find lots of black Americans that were barely like recognized, and I can't even find that anymore. All right, here we go. Here's another one. Content, content. Okay, Kentaji Brown Jackson. Uh, born Kentaji Okaniya. Kentaji Kentaji Okia Brown in 1970 is a former federal judge and public defender nominated by President Joe Biden to become Associate Justice on the Supreme Court. She was the first black woman to be nominated and confirmed for a seat on the High Court. Jackson grew up in Miami and shared in her high school yearbook her goal to eventually receive a judicial appointment. She obtained both her undergraduate and law degrees from Harvard and is married to a fellow Harvard alumni. And she's still alive to this day. Good. Ada Lovelace is the daughter of famed poet Laura Bryan. Augusta Ada Bryan, Countess of Lovelace, better known as Ada Lovelace, showed her gift for mathematics at an early age. She translated an article on invention by Charles Babbage and added her own comments. Because she introduced many computer concepts, Lovelace is considered the first computer programmer. She died on November 27, 1852. Wow. That's what I'm saying, folks. It pays to do your own research. And the fact that they don't teach us this stuff in school is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Mm, mm. Let's see here. Last call, your disco. Okay, I'm just checking my emails now. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Sun Sama sponsorship. 1 second, please. Uh, oh boy. Okay, so good news. Pergolese, the Uflian Resistance developer slash friend of mine, stated that the NPCs will be added soon. So my character will be added in the game. So he did not forget. Awesome. I can go for some potato salad. Not gonna lie. But every time I want to eat potato salad, it's always in a container. My family member forgets to put a note, and it's always the potato salad that's, I don't know. I don't know. It's also potato salad that just, you know, like the food that's just like, it's like not the best for you, but still good. Yeah. Also, there's a situation. Oh boy, somebody's having issues with, I guess money. I don't know. They're by the name of Marco. Gallstone surgery costs. I don't know what to do with this, but I'll just post it on my group page. Again, there's only so much we can do these days. I think what people need to understand is like those with health concerns. 9 times out of 10, you're dealing with someone who also has health concerns. So, all right. One of my friends, it's their birthday, wanted me to join them, but I told him I've been feeling all that good, and my uh, I'll check out that joystick app. I mean, it's literally like Poof, but oh, except there's no like characters that are like chibi and whatnot there. So, um, people are goofy, I swear. Try AI. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good. I am good. Of course, my friends go on a tangent about religion, politics. What else is new? Okay. Alrighty. So that's all taken care of. I'm gonna go ahead and get a game started. Just gonna play one round of pit people, and then I'll call it. Also, FYI, if someone talks about they want to play games with you and you tell them once, hey, you can add me, and they don't add you, that shows you their true intentions or they're just not paying attention. So the next time someone says they want to play games with me and I give them my friend codes and stuff and they don't add me, do yourselves a favor and do not repeat yourself. Unless that person specifically has like really bad memory issues or they're just like have high levels of like ADHD, that's understandable. But it's like, come on, man. I'm only going to repeat myself once. And I meant that. When I said I was not going to keep repeating myself, I meant that. And of course, I have to re-download Rivals of A for 2. That's lovely. So I have to do that real quick because the F drive is messed up. I will play Awaria, good game, but I'll play that maybe later. Pit people, where are you? Pit people. There we go. Pit people. Play. An error. I gotta re-download it because once again, the F drive is broken. I'm so close to just off my F drive. It's weird because it works, but I can tell that. When are you not having issues, Mike? Okay, so let me go on CapCut. I have decided I'm not going to add any edits to that because I feel like it's not needed. Nope, there will be no edits. All right, Pit people just downloaded. What the heck? Okay. Delete. And as stated before, and I'll say it again, the Castle Crashers extended project has been canceled due to lack of interest from others. I've asked and asked multiple times. You want to do this? You want to do this? I just said, forget it. Okay. Ugh. Not delete. What's this? Oh yeah, that's right. D. What? Okay, I guess I gotta re-download it now. That was weird. All right, it's 240. Let me see if I can get one game of Pit People to play. I never played this game. Oh yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm just trying to get this game set up. There we go. That's what's up. The heck? What happened to my wallpaper? There we go. Oh yeah, because the F drive. Oh, this game looks cool. Never got a chance to play it. I only think I had a chance to play the demo. I mean, it's one of the most underrated games out here. Gotta size this up because, you know. Why is this game so big? Sheesh. Oh, wow. Sheesh, man. All right. There we go. There we go. I ain't got that much time anyway. Oh, it's wow. All right, finally, for all these years, Pit People. Let's go. So it's kind of like a game of chess, I think. All right. I need some tea. Dang, chess.
I find myself wondering what the world must have been like before the bear crashed into our frail planet, transforming all we once knew into a colorful kaleidoscope of delicious chaos, and I love it. The world was more hospitable, no doubt, more orderly, more sensibly sickening because it sounded boring, and I hate being bored. I can't imagine a world without the bear, or the storms, yes, the storms.
So what's this
Beautiful waves
world?
of emerald blood cry down from the heavens, promising death in lawless disarray, constantly upsetting the order. I get butterflies in my tummy just thinking about it. Yes, yes! Speaking of which...
Interesting.
Let's see. Oh, it's Horatio, the humble blueberry farmer, loving father, and the most boring creature on the face of this planet. But what's this?
Hey, that's not
A
very
spicy
nice.
situation on your hands, hmm? Well, it's been nice knowing you.
Well, I mean, it's literally like a
But now
virtual
it's
board
time
game.
for you
So,
and I. Yeah, how
see what we got
exciting.
here.
Not for you, of course.
All right, I get it. I get it. I understand this works. I played tons of board games. All right. Ooh boy. Better. All right, I'm good. Uh-oh. Need to attack him. Oops. Get him.
I said, Horatio.
Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna lose on the tutorial level. Ah, man, there's too many of them.
I said Horatio dies! Oops! Butterfingers!
Beans.
Naughty boys who don't listen get punished.
How do you guard? Face me, you coward! Do I even call this a fair fight? Oh, no, I won.
Blueberries and a stupid look on his face, Horatio set out to find some shelter, burdened with the realization that none of this would have happened had he listened. And to make matters worse, he's got weak arms, and he's not all that handsome.
Hey, man, chill out with that.
But all of this will haunt him until
I'm
decide
doing
to
my
end his
best.
misery. What fun.
It's better. I'm doing my best. Chill out. Help. I need an army. I need some supplies. I need a med kit. And apparently I'm avenging someone.
You should go shelters up there. Comforting shelters.
Need a more comfortable chair.
Trust me, it's going to be awesome and shelterous. Yep, there's still more stairs. So much shelter. There's like
The story is definitely hilarious. Curious. Okay. All right, I can get rid of this. Get rid of that. Empty trash. Nice. Okay. What's for violence? Oh yeah. Because I still pay posters. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look in the joystick. Check the weather forecast real quick. Snow. Okay. All right. Mm-mm. I'm gonna need auto battle on. Is Pit People also on Switch? So much fun. Let's see if I received any emails from Joe.
What's this?
Dang it,
Beautiful lady.
seriously?
She looked hungry. Horatio shared his blueberries. No, you shared your berries. How generous of you. Her name was Pipistrella, and though she looked more than capable, she requested Horatio's aid. You see, her castle was raided by grumpy warriors, and she doesn't like that very much. Go on, my little hero. Perhaps this could become a mutually beneficial relationship. He's still devil. You say.
Okay. Hang on, I actually have to respond to this real quick. Um. Just kidding. Everybody's supposed to be fantastic. So, uh, um, oh boy, this is actually important. I need to respond to this. Mhm. Mm. So, if there's that many volunteers, then why in the world are? Oh my goodness, I don't get my job sometimes. Uh, okay, so I will get that list. Thank you. Mhm. Okay, so February 20th. Ten, two, four. That's next week. So next Thursday after attend a training. Okay. All right. Just hang on. I'm confused. Why are they only giving training to full-time workers now? I don't understand why. Okay, I need to print this out. Okay, I'm gonna. So now they're telling us we don't have to do the wellness checks if we don't want to. This is so weird. Okay. Anyway, let me see if I can complete this one low because I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Sorry for the awkward silence, folks. I just got emails from my job at the last minute just when I was about to leave. So I'll just continue to do what I do. In other words, they're just telling me just keep doing what you're doing. So, okay. Also, I'll be on VR chat, AFK, if anybody wants to like I mean, if you're a furry, you know, you need someone to cuddle, if you just want someone to vent to, whatever. Just know that I won't be able to listen to you, but you can just, I guess, message me. Oh boy. Anywho, let me see if I can click this battle real quick.
Oh, the one with the mustache told me you guys are stupid and weak. I don't know why he'd say that.
Jeez. Ow. Ouch. Ah, no. Dang. Dang. Oh my goodness. Calm down. We gotta stop him. I don't know what else to do. Alright. Help! What are you doing? Help me! That's not good. Oh, I'm screwed. This king right here is sorry, man. Finally.
Chaotic job, gentlemen. Go wreak havoc elsewhere. Oh, sorry, Pip. Are you upset?
Ah, crud. No! I don't know what's happening anymore. But anyway, I'll be back. I may stream more Pit people later on. But I actually have to head to work. So
With her castle in ruins and a very dead daddy, Pipistrella accompanies Captain Worthless. And what a woman. Her optimistic outlook and reckless bravery captivated Horatio. So much, in fact, that he immediately forgot about his son and his home and... Yes, you did? I see. Horatio gave Pipistrella the remainder of his blueberries, and they headed for the city. The perfect place to recuperate and make plans for Horatio's inevitable failure and death. Plus, there's a pretty good restaurant there that has great beef stew and cornbread.
this is one awkward game. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, did my progress save or? Because I gotta go. Did my progress not save? Do I have to do it over? What happened?
I find myself wondering what the world must have been.
Oh, what? Okay, apparently it didn't save. Alright, anyway. I shall talk to y'all later. Continue the reinvention process. I'm off to work. And don't forget to wish list the Castle Crash DLC and download Sunsama, the app, and sign up for the 14-day free trial. And don't forget, it is free. Alright. I shall talk to y'all later.